We're diving into Week 5 in college football, where some of the biggest clashes in the Big Ten and SEC are starting to shape the postseason picture. These matchups aren't just about bragging rights, they'll determine who stays in the college football playoff hunt and who gets sent to a bowl game far from the path they imagined. Toss in a few upsets across the ACC, Big 12, and several Group of 5 leagues, and suddenly the bowl landscape is shifting dramatically, with new programs creeping toward that magic 6-win mark while traditional powers jockey for position. Take the Gator Bowl, for instance. It's a rematch of the 2013 BCS title game and fittingly pits Gus Malzahn's current Florida State squad against his old Auburn team. That storyline alone brings plenty of intrigue. The ReliaQuest Bowl also benefits from nostalgia, reviving the classic Nebraska-Oklahoma rivalry, while high-scoring affairs like the Mayo Bowl or Alamo Bowl promise exciting, wide-open games. Looking at the bowl projections, Sports Illustrated sees 70 FBS teams heading to 35 different postseason games. Washington is set to face Fresno State in the LA Bowl, Troy takes on Bowling Green in the Salute to Veterans Bowl, and Memphis meets Texas State in the Cure Bowl. Other matchups include Southern Miss against Miami of Ohio in the 68 Ventures Bowl, Georgia Southern vs East Carolina in the Myrtle Beach Bowl, and Cal facing UCF in the Gasparilla Bowl. Boise State and Toledo will clash in the Potato Bowl, Temple squares off with FIU in the Boca Raton Bowl, and Louisiana Tech goes up against James Madison in the New Orleans Bowl. Liberty takes on San Diego State in the Frisco Bowl, Western Kentucky faces Hawaii in the Hawaii Bowl, and Michigan State battles Ohio in the Sports Bowl. BYU and Iowa meet in the Rate Bowl, New Mexico plays Appalachian State in the First Responder Bowl, and Pitt faces Navy in the Military Bowl. Minnesota and SMU square off in the Pinstripe Bowl, Virginia faces USF in the Fenway Bowl, and Baylor meets Notre Dame in the Pop-Tarts Bowl. Other notable contests include UNLV against Western Michigan in the Arizona Bowl, Utah State vs Rice in the New Mexico Bowl, Auburn vs Florida State in the Gator Bowl, and Houston against Mississippi State in the Texas Bowl. South Carolina meets Tulsa in the Birmingham Bowl, Kansas takes on UTSA in the Independence Bowl, Illinois faces Vanderbilt in the Music City Bowl, and TCU goes head-to-head with USC in the Alamo Bowl. Rounding out the slate, Nebraska battles Oklahoma in the ReliaQuest Bowl, Arizona plays Clemson in the Sun Bowl, Penn State faces LSU in the Citrus Bowl, Arizona State meets Michigan in the Vegas Bowl, and North Texas faces Old Dominion in the Armed Forces Bowl. Cincinnati clashes with Tennessee in the Liberty Bowl, Missouri takes on Louisville in the Mayo Bowl, Utah meets Georgia Tech in the Holiday Bowl, and finally, UTEP plays Buffalo in the TBD or Bahamas Bowl. The postseason is set, and with so many compelling matchups, fans are in for an unforgettable bowl season.